Hello children, in this video I am going to explain you the chapter Evolution of Computers. First of all, I would like to tell you what is computer. A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. A computer is a machine that accepts data as input, process data as information. You know, computer is also a machine that performs processes, calculations and operations based on instructions provided by a software or hardware program. Okay, I would like you to take out your book if you have, so that we can go together. So here we go. The first paragraph I would like to start here. Every aspect of our life in this present era has been influenced by the most advanced machine, that is known as computer. Initially, computers were used only by scientists and engineers for complex calculations, and it was very expensive, but nowadays computers can be afforded by small organizations and individuals. Earlier, only scientists and engineers were using these computers, okay, for complex calculations, and it was expensive too. But today computers can be afforded by even small organizations and individuals. Computers have now become a basic necessity. It has become a basic necessity. It is very important for all of us because of their use at almost every workplace. It is used in most of the fields. Computers are used extensively in banks, hospitals, media and entertainment industries, schools, homes, space technology, research, railway, airports and so on. Okay, it is used everywhere. Now the term computer, this computer word derived from compute. Compute means calculation. But computers are not limited to perform only calculations. It is not used only for calculations. Therefore, computer is a versatile device. Versatile means it is multitasking. It can do lot of work, handle different applications at the same time. And application means application software like MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Excel, okay, and so on. Do you know how a computer came into existence or how computer was invented? The present day computer is entirely different from the earlier devices that were invented for doing calculations. Earlier computer and today's computer, there is much difference that we are going to study in this chapter today. Let us glance through the major milestone in the journey leading to the evolution of present day computer. So in the next slide, let's learn the history of computers. The need to keep track of numbers led to the invention of different calculating devices. Many calculating devices were invented in order to invent computer. Right from Abacus, the first counting device, many devices were invented leading to the development of computers. The first early calculating devices was Abacus. Can you see Abacus over here? This picture? Abacus was the first mechanical device. It was first mechanical device for calculations and developed in China. It was made up of wooden frame with rods. Can you see wooden frames? Wooden frames with rods, and that rods were with beads, and It was made up of wooden frame with rods each having beads. The frame is divided into two parts, heaven and earth. Okay, each rod in heaven had two bits and each rod in earth has 5 bits. Okay, this is the description about abacus. Now next calculating device was Pascal's calculator. Pascal's calculator was developed by Blaise Pascal. He was a French mathematician. He invented adding machine called Pascal's calculator or Pascaline in 1642, and it used gears, wheels and dials. Can you see here? Gears, wheels and dials. Numbers were displayed by rotating the wheels. The wheels used to get rotated in order to get the numbers. It was capable of performing only two tasks, that was addition and subtraction. The gear principle was further employed in many mechanical calculators. Taximeter, you might have seen in taximeters, is a perfect example of a mechanical calculator. Now next calculator was Leibniz calculator. Leibniz calculator was developed by Leibniz. He was a famous German mathematician, developed on Pascal's machine in 1671. Leibniz calculator was also a mechanical device. Apart from performing addition and subtraction, the Leibniz calculator could even do. Here in earlier device we had seen that this Pascaline only used to perform addition and subtraction. But in Leibniz calculator, even multiplication, division and find square roots, this machine can perform. Okay, apart from addition and subtraction, even multiplication, division and find square roots. Okay, next calculating device was difference engine and analytical engine, developed by Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage was considered as father of computers. He invented a working model of mechanical computer called the difference engine in 1822 and analytical engine in 1833. The analytical engine had 5 units, that is input, output, store, mail and control. These units worked like the modern computer. All the computers which are used nowadays are based on it. Store was used for storing the data and mail was the calculating unit. Control unit was used for supervising all the units. All the units had all the specific functions. Can you see over here? Store for storing the data and mail for calculating unit, control unit for supervising all the units. Is that clear? Now next, Boolean logic. What was Boolean logic? This Boolean logic was developed by George Boole. He was an English mathematician. He realized that complex mathematical problems could be solved by reducing them to a series of questions having either positive or negative answers. He linked them with the binary number. You know children, binary number as 0 and 1. Okay, system, and represented the positive results by 1. This was positive and this one was negative, and the negative ones by 0. This theory of Boolean logic became the fundamental principle for the design of computer circuitry. Okay? Boolean logic was developed by George Boole. Now we'll come to next calculating device, that is tabulating machine. Tabulating machine was developed by Herman Hollerith, an American statistician, invented a machine called tabulating machine. It was capable of reading data, processing it, and giving the desired output. The input was given through punched cards. Okay, the input was given through punched cards. What was the punched cards? Punched cards were used to record and store data or informations. Okay, now next calculating device was Mark I. Mark I was developed by Howard Aiken. Howard Aiken was primary engineer in IBM, who developed the first automatic sequence controlled calculator, the Mark I, in 1944. It was capable of executing long computations automatically. Now next after Mark I was Eniac. The full form of Eniac: electronic, numerical, integrator and computer. The first general purpose electronic digital computer was invented by John Maclay and John Presper Eckert in 1946. It consisted of 18,000 vacuum tubes. In ENIAC, vacuum tubes were used and was 1,000 times faster than the Mark I. Yes, it could add two large numbers in 200 microseconds. It was very fast, faster than Mark I, and it consisted of 18,000 vacuum tubes, which was faster than the Mark I. Okay, and EDSAC. After that, ENIAC, EDSAC was developed, and the full form of EDSAC was Electronic Delay Storage Automatic Calculator. It was designed by Professor Sir Maurice Wilkes. Sir Maurice Wilkes at the University of Cambridge on May 6, 1949. This computer ran the first graphical computer game, nicknamed Baby. Baby was the name of the first graphical computer game, and this computer ran this graphical computer game. So in this video we studied about some calculating devices and its inventors. Rest we will study in the next video. Till then, bye.